Have your hands in Kian Mudra. Bring them up. What I call your beautiful pose of like your candelabra, right? Try to get both arms right up to your shoulders and just, oh, breath of fire twisting. Try to make sure that your feet are just a hip width apart, pulling towards each other. Feel like you're bringing this light into your magnetic field and you're allowing whatever needs to be cleared out to be cleared out. Try to go a little bit farther each direction. Last few seconds. And take a beautiful deep breath in. And exhale. And we're just going to play with our hands. Still keep them in Gyan Mudra. But you're going to do spine flexes. Just standing up, you're going to bend your knees, but you're going to flex your spine and just do hula and just try to really feel like you can pull up root lock. You can lift your whole lower abdominal area, right? So hu is open and is contracted. Get intimate with root lock and how it can help you contain your energy. Closes off and seals your container so you're not leaking energy. You're placing it where it needs to be placed. If you're really doing this powerfully, you should be sweating or starting to sweat, right? Consolidating your energy, bringing it in so your knowingness can get grounded. And inhale. And exhale, hands over your heart. Now you're going to interlace your fingers. Good. Now interlace in the uncomfortable way. The uncomfortable way is so that you get to experience things differently, right? And we're going to just work with bringing our hands behind our head and then in front of our body. And we're going to do this with coming up and then squatting down and do hula again. So just when you squat, try to keep your spine straight instead of going over like this. Just squat down as far as you can, keeping your spine as straight as you can. Squats are really, really important as we age. It helps your ankles, it helps your knees, and doing it with this beautiful hula is so much for our ecstasy in our life. Get ecstatic about that you have this life. Open your eyes wide, close them. Just do this as long as you possibly can. If you have to stop, come back and rejoin yourself. And inhale up. On your toes, stretch your arms up. And oh, breath of fire. Pick a point you're looking at. Drishti, go through that point. Become everything that is contained in that point. And really, the last 30 seconds, come up as high as you can on your toes, stretch your spine. Inhale deeply, inhale more, stretch up, stretch. Exhale down, hands over your heart. Bless yourself deeply. Feel your connection to your hands, and like Mariella was said, when that connection happens so deeply, you can sprout leaves because you feel your connection to that tree, that plant. Feel your connection to yourself that deeply, that you could sprout you. And bring your feet touching each other, and just keep your hands over your heart. Stay connected to your heart. And we're just going to do circles, trying to keep your eyes closed. If you can't keep your eyes closed, then just keep them at, what we call the drunken gaze, 1/10 open. Try to really just go back to that breath of fire again. Hold breath, breath of fire. And just keeping the feet really together means that your base is much smaller, that you have to pay attention to both earth and ether. You have to pay attention to what supports you from below and above. And switch directions. And take a beautiful deep breath in. And exhale. And now let's just go over, and we're just going to do satnam. So we're going to do, just a hissing. And inhale, hands over your heart. Just feel your own energy. And just know that you can direct it. You can place it, you can support it. And exhale. And then you're going to open your legs wide. It doesn't have to be super wide. It can just be like maybe off your mat a little bit. Good. And you're going to have your arms out. And then you're going to just drop them. And so it's just going to be hula. And we're going to just twist. And feel like whatever's sitting in your magnetic field that doesn't serve you at this moment, you have the power to release it so you can have clear space to release it out again. Okay. you're hugging the whole world. Just feel like you can be that healer. You can hold everything when you're clear. And exhale, hands over your heart. And you're going to come down into triangle or down dog. Good. And we're just going to play with bending one knee. And I want you to try to bend your knee and bring your heart back towards your knee when you do it. And just sat, now. Sat, drop your head. Now. Sat, now. Sat. Feel how this can stretch your spine and open your heart, as well as move your beautiful legs, feet, ankles, knees, bless them all. Get connected as opposed to spacing out, space in. Good, now come up on both toes and exhale. And you're just going to take your left leg up and just play with it. Feel like you're trying to just touch your foot to your head. You're not going to, but just play with, just straighten it and bend it and just sat. I'm only going to do this for a few seconds, but just and switch and come up and just same thing with your right leg. Sat. And inhale and exhale and come down. Just come down on your forearms and sit back on your heels. Bring your forehead to the ground so it's a different kind of Gurutej, so you're not stretching your arms out totally. You're just having your forearms on the ground. It works on opening different parts of your being. And just be here and do whistle breath. Just and inhale. And exhale. And just come up into cat-cow. So we're going to do it part of the time with your toes tucked under, and then part of the time is on the top of your beautiful toes. Okay. Right, so just start whichever way you want, and I'll just say switch and just breath of fire, and just bless your beautiful spine. See if you can just acknowledge all it does for us, and just you can help it by contracting your abdominal muscles to support it more. can switch the breathing to breath of fire through your nose. And now just come into cat-cow. Bring your knees so that they're just a hip width apart. And then very quickly just switch feet over and under and do this with breath of fire again. Just and inhale. And exhale. You're going to sit back on your heels. And you're just going to put your hands underneath your armpits. And take your hands, your arms really down powerfully on the hands. And we're going to do something that is to connect you intimately with yourself. We're going to bow partway, but we're going to just inhale and just 4-part exhale. Just feel like you're curling into yourself. Don't worry about how low you get. It's just change your movement patterns, change your breath patterns, and work with that scientific alignment of yoga. You're breathing yourself back to upright. And inhale. And exhale, and you're going to come back up into down dog. Good. And you're going to find out how close you want your feet to your hands. I recommend the regular length, but we're just going to take our feet, slide them over to one side with hu, la, come back to the center, and then hu over to the other side. This is a motion you don't do. It's so good for your hips, for your feet. Let yourself twist with the twisting of your feet. And inhale. And exhale. And come back down into Guru Pranam again on your forearms. Try to get the head down as far as you can. And just whistle breath once again. Give yourself the last 30 seconds to just really get into. Whistle breath releases fear. And when we can do that in our own bodies, it's so good. Just whatever the fear factor is at this moment. I'm not enough, I don't have enough, this person is not being good to me, blah, 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 blah. And exhale, and now you're just going to take your hands and just fists and just lightly on your kidneys, which are right at the base of your ribs in the back. Kidneys and adrenals. Kidneys are the organ that hold the fear. And when your adrenals are shut down or not working properly, then we feel very sluggish and very tired and very, so just go ahead and give them a little love tap with your fists, loose fists, you're not trying to abuse yourself. You're just trying to wake up this kidney adrenal energy. Good. 15 more seconds, just enjoy it. Feel like you just get to say hi to them and let them know you're really grateful for all the work they do for you that we don't acknowledge. And take a deep breath in. And exhale and come down onto your back. Good. So we're going to spend the rest of the few exercises on our back. So you're going to bring the soles of your feet together. And you're going to bring your hands together just like Sat Kriya, right? The Jupiter fingers up, the other fingers are interlaced, and we're going to play with just bring your arms up straight up from your heart, and then exhale, bring them back, let your knees come together, and then open up as wide as they can. And then just stretch your arms up overhead and open your knees as wide as you can. And just 30 seconds of O-breath and fire here. Just feel like you can go into your hips and your armpits and around your breast where all of this opening intention is, and just smooth it out. And inhale deeply. And exhale. And then you're just going to go into the cat stretch, your choice of cat stretch. Try to look to the other side, stretch the arm out from that shoulder. Good. And then if you can, just open the top leg as straight as you can. Breathing into it. And come back and change sides. Look to the leg that's on top, that arm is straight out, that you're looking to that side. And then see if you can straighten both legs and just take your hand as far down that leg as you can to just open up that sacrum. And inhale back onto your back. And we're going to play 2 exercises with kissing, okay? You're going to bring your leg up, you're going to bring your hand as close to your knee as you can. And kiss it, even if it's an air kiss. Try to keep the leg as straight as you can so you get to play with that, stretching out your life nerve. sciatic. The longest nerve in our body, and if you've ever had sciatica, it can be the most painful. So give it a love and a stretch and kiss your beautiful knees, the floating joint, the magical joint that's held together with, 26 ligaments. It's if this bothers your head, interlace your hands underneath your neck. And inhale and relax. Just let yourself breathe on your back and feel that you can trust enough to totally just let yourself relax for a moment. Then you're just going to take one hand at a time and kiss the heart center and the center of your palm and just put it down with grace and love and kiss the other hand. They do so much for us. Honoring, intimate with your hand. Grateful for your beautiful hands. And now inhale. And just relax on the floor for a moment. And then pull your knees in from your thighs and just roll on your spine. Try to take the legs back behind you as much as you can. A few more rolls and then just come sitting up. And get ready to meditate. And have, whatever you want. If you have a blanket to cover you and something to cover your eyes for a deep relaxation, have that close so that the transition from meditation to deep relaxation is easy and seamless. The reason you cover your eyes, and it really, you want to cover your frontal bone because it's the most porous bone in the body and it takes in a lot of light. So when you're trying to go into Shavasana, which means I'm willing to die to myself and let go so that I can become the everything, right? That's what Shavasana is really for. So many people love this meditation, many people hate this meditation. It's been a huge part of my life since I was about 40. Why I chose to do this today is because Sudarshan Chakra Kriya is not only a breath meditation that you have to stay connected to, or if you space out, you have no idea where you are in terms of the meditation, but it's also for releasing all of the trauma, especially from the male lineage, right, in your life. So whatever trauma, not only are you helping yourself release you from trauma, but you're helping all your male lineage release their trauma. This is a time on the planet not to hate men, but to understand how we can work with them. Not to do exactly what was done to us, be on top of, and make them subservient. That's not a connected, vast way of doing things. So we want togetherness. In order to do that, one of the best things you can do is release that male trauma from you and from all of the males in your life. To just release that drama, trauma, so that we can come into this blessing. Everyone who comes into our life, whatever gender they identify as, so that we can work together and realizing that the more that we feel like part of everything, the less that we are judgy, and you can be discerning, not judgy. And so the difference of going, not so good for me, really good for me, fantastic for me, doesn't serve me, so that you understand how you can keep yourself. You can be intimate enough with yourself to have that knowingness, and it expands out to everything else in your life, unless you're a narcissist, which I trust that none of you are, and that you get to see how when you are full, that you can be of service. Trying to serve from a place of empty is not exactly the best. Okay, so you can choose, and realize that I've done this for so long, I don't need to do the finger thing anymore. But I'm trusting you probably will. So you're going to choose whichever hand you want, and you're going to inhale through your left nostril. You're going to close your right nostril off. Okay, so when you're holding that breath, you're going to silently do Waheguru. Waheguru. 16 repetitions of that, 48 pumps. So I'm going to do it out loud with you the first, I don't know how many times, but just to get you in that rhythm. If my rhythm is too slow, I'm going to try to start out fairly quickly and then move it into slower. The reason you want to move it into slower is because of the breath. It will stretch your capacity to breathe, to be with your breath, to honor your breath, and to stretch your capacity to hold your breath and to be held by it. Okay, so you're going to close your eyes. You're going to let whichever hand you're not using to relax down on your knee in Gyan Mudra, and you're going to focus at your third eye, and then just play with this. So it's 16 Wahegurus, and you're going to pump your whole diaphragm. Excuse me. You're going to pump your diaphragm with each one. So Waheguru. Each one has a pump. Okay? Yes. All right, so you're going to inhale, block off your right nostril, close it off, inhale deeply. You're going to exhale through the right nostril, and then inhale again through the left. So inhale through your left nostril. Hold that breath in. I'm going to say it out loud. You're just going to say it silently while you pump. Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. Exhale through your right nostril. Inhale through your left. Waheguru, 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 walk, hey, good, 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 walk, hey, good. Exhale through your right nostril. Really empty out. Inhale powerfully and deeply through your left nostril. Walk, hey, good, 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 walk, hey, good. Exhale through your right nostril. Inhale through your left nostril. Walk, hey, good, 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 walk, hey, good. Exhale through your right nostril. Inhale through your left. Inhale deeply. Walk, hey, good, 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 walk, hey, good. Exhale through your right nostril. Inhale, this is the last time I'm going to say it out loud. And then you're on your own, just silently pulsing Waheguru, Waheguru, 16 times Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. Exhale through your right nostril and continue. See if you can just stay with it, inside of it. You know, it seems long, but it's not 2.5 hours. It's just now. And when you finish this one that you're on, just take a beautiful deep breath in. Just hold it. You hold yourself. Just let this breath serve you. And then just bring your hands over your hearts and just sit with this energy. Drop in deeply. breath in and come lying down into Shavasana. Just get yourself totally relaxed, willing to let go. And take a beautiful deep breath in. Just feel like you're anointing yourself yourself with this breath. Just let it sit in you. And then let your eyes move. And your tongue as you bless them. Thank them. And as you exhale, bring it down into your fingertips and your toes and just let them wiggle and play, and again, gratitude covering them. Then as you inhale, move your wrists and ankles. Rotate them, play with them. And then exhale into a stretch that you need. Just give it a moment and just open you. And then come back and do a different cat stretch than you did before. You can do a bound cat stretch. You can do bent legs, whatever you want. Just go to one side and really feel like you can stretch it all the way across by stretching your arms straight out from your shoulder. Get a complete, fantastic stretch across the diagonal of your body. And exhale and switch sides. And come back onto your back and pull your knees into your chest. If you hold the backs of your thighs, it usually works better. And then just roll over to each side as far as you can. Just massaging your lower back. And then come onto your back and straighten your legs. Hold on to them and just roll. Roll on your spine. And then come sitting up into easy sitting pose. Bringing your hands into your heart. Just feeling what a magnificent heart you have. And asking all your guides and gurus and angels to keep your heart full and relaxed, so that you can see the world through a calm, cool, connected, loving viewmaster from your heart. And inhale into that. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Sat Nam. Satnam. Thank you. Bless you.